May 21, 1946, atomic accident. Physicist Louis Slotin was exposed to a fatal dose of radiation during a criticality accident at the Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico. This incident, often referred to as the Slotin accident, is one of the most notable radiation accidents in American scientific history. Slotin was performing an experiment involving a plutonium core, previously known as the Demon Core, which had already been involved in a similar accident that killed another scientist, Harry Daghlian, in 1945. Slotin's experiment involved a procedure known as tickling the dragon's tail, where two beryllium hemispheres were brought close around a plutonium core to study neutron reflection. This process was meant to measure how close the material was to critical mass. Slotin used a screwdriver to manually separate the hemispheres, a method that was not officially sanctioned and considered highly dangerous. During the test, the screwdriver slipped, and the hemispheres closed completely, causing a brief but intense burst of neutron radiation. The room was immediately flooded with a blue glow known as Cherenkov radiation, indicating a critical reaction had occurred. Slotin instinctively pulled the hemispheres apart, halting the reaction and saving the lives of 7 observers present in the room. However, he received an estimated radiation dose of over 1,000 rads, far exceeding the lethal threshold. Slotin suffered acute radiation syndrome and died 9 days later on May 30, 1946. The Slotin accident had a lasting impact on nuclear safety protocols within the United States. Following his death, the United States Atomic Energy Commission enforced stricter controls over criticality experiments. Remote control equipment and robotic devices replaced hands-on techniques, and experiments were moved to specialized containment chambers designed to prevent exposure. The incident highlighted the dangers of manual nuclear testing and the necessity of rigorous safety standards in nuclear research. The core involved in both the Daghlian and Slotin accidents was eventually decommissioned and melted down. The events underscored the perils of nuclear development in the post-war period and served as a cautionary example for future generations of scientists working with radioactive materials. Louis Slotin was a Canadian physicist who had played a key role in the Manhattan Project, the secret U.S. program to develop nuclear weapons during World War II. His death brought public and scientific attention to the hidden risks faced by physicists involved in this work. Unlike soldiers, these scientists had no formal recognition or protection, yet they took life-threatening risks in the pursuit of knowledge and military power. The Slotin accident remains a key historical moment that illustrates the human costs of nuclear research. It marked a turning point in laboratory safety and became a standard reference case in discussions about radiation exposure, criticality accidents, and ethical responsibility in scientific experimentation. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.